Global demand growing for jute products as alternatives to plastic and synthetic goods. Bangladesh exploring new markets. Failing in election and movement, BNP resorts to killing people through arson attacks. Comments Obaidul Qadir. World Diabetes Day observed today. Experts emphasize on proper diet and lifestyle changes to control diabetes. Bangladeshi teen Sadat Rahman wins International Children's Peace Prize. Joe Biden wins Georgia and Trump in North Carolina. Biden gets 306 electoral votes in total. Trump 232. And in World Cup qualifiers, Brazil gets third victory in a row. Also victorious are Uruguay and Chile. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News at 10 on BTV, BTV World and BTV Chattogram Center. I'm Shungit Ahmed with you tonight. You've just heard the headlines and now on to the rest of the news. People at home and abroad now opt for natural fibers as the world has turned away from environmentally destructive products, including plastic and synthetic bags. In this case, environment-friendly jute products have become the alternatives. Taking the global demand into cognizance, the government of Bangladesh has declared 282 jute products as versatile jute products in order to create markets beyond the frontiers. The Ministry of Textile and Jute came up with a list of versatile jute products. Versatile jute product means conventional jute products such as hessian, sacking, CBC and any product other than jute yarn with a count of 6 and above. People involved in this sector says such an initiative of the government will help create new entrepreneurs which will play a vital role in economic growth of the country. In order to revive and modernize the jute industry, the government introduced the Compulsory Use of Jute Wrapping in Products Act in 2010, the Jute Act in 2017 and the National Jute Policy in 2018. Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir has said BNP once again wants to take revenge by burning people and fire terrorism after rejected by the people in elections and movements. He said this while addressing Bagmara Upazila Awami League Council as chief guest through video conference from his official residence in the capital this morning. Mentioning that conspiracy is the political culture of BNP, Obaidul Qadir said they celebrated after killing innocent people by burning in the near past. Posing threat to BNP, he said stern action will be taken against them if they try to create sabotage once again.
নিজের অবস্থান ভারী করার জন্য আমি অনুরোধ করব নিজের লোক দিয়ে কমিটি করা যাবে না কোনো পকেট কমিটি দলকে শক্তিশালী করতে হলে নিবেদিত প্রাণ কর্মীদের দিয়ে সংগঠন করতে হবে মনে রাখবেন চিহ্নিত অপরাধী চিহ্নিত চাঁদাবাজ চিহ্নিত দখলদার চিহ্নিত মাদক সেবী চিহ্নিত মাদক ব্যবসায়ী চিহ্নিত সাম্প্রদায়িক অপশক্তি নারী অবমাননাকারী বিতর্কিত ব্যক্তিদের দলে আনা যাবে না মনে আছে আপনাদের 2013 সালের কথা অনেক বাস গাড়ি তারা পুড়িয়ে দিয়েছে অনেক ড্রাইভার কন্ডাক্টরকে পার্কিং করা গাড়িতে ঘুমন্ত অবস্থায় গান পাউডারে আগুন দিয়ে পুড়িয়ে দিয়েছে আবারও সেই আগুন সন্ত্রাসের পুনরাবৃত্তি তারা শুরু করেছে জনগণ তাদের নেতিবাচক রাজনীতি প্রত্যাখ্যান করেছে সে কারণে তারা নির্বাচনে পরাজিত হয় আজকে তাই তারা জনগণের উপর প্রতিশোধ নিতে এই আবার তাদের সে পুরনো খেলা আগুন সন্ত্রাস শুরু করেছে
Bagmara Upazila Awami League President Engineer Inamul Haq presided over the council, while Awami League Organising Secretary SM Kamal Hussain, General Secretary of Rajshahi City Awami League Muhammad W. Shorkar, District Awami League President Merajuddin Molla, General Secretary Golam Sarwar Abul and leaders of Rajshahi City Awami League were present. The number of diabetes cases in Bangladesh is on the rise. Men and women of all ages, including children, are becoming victims of this silent killer. The World Health Organization says as many as 5 lakh people die from this disease every year. A recent study shows 1 in 11 adults of the country have been suffering from this disease. Diabetes increases blood sugar, which causes multiple complications in human bodies, including kidney diseases, and is a long-lasting health condition. Experts say it is never possible to control diabetes with medicine. They stress on the need for change in food habit and lifestyle, as well as regular exercise, especially walking, to control the disease. Bangladesh ranks 10th globally in terms of patients with diabetes. Fear is growing of spreading corona infection as people are not wearing masks and not using protective materials. Experts suggest that taking proper measures, including integrated drive, before deterioration of the situation once again. A large number of the population in Chattogram seem reluctant to wear masks, a key gear in the fight against the virus transmission. Many are outdoors with no face covering. Some of them cover up with excuses, while some just retort when asked why they do not wear masks. Health experts urge the authorities to take strong measures to create awareness on the importance of wearing a mask and surging coronavirus cases. Health experts think that there are very little disadvantages of wearing a mask, but it is an important and effective way to help reduce the spread of coronavirus when many asymptomatic patients are unconsciously roaming everywhere. 14 COVID-19 patients died in the country in the last 24 hours, increasing the death toll from the pandemic to 6,173. The recovery count rose to 3,47,849 after another 1,462 recovered during the period. A press release of the Directorate General of Health Services said this today. It said the tally of infections has surged to 4,30,496, with 1,531 new cases being confirmed. And now on to international news. Italy has added more regions to its coronavirus high-risk red zones as cases across the country hit a new daily record. Campania and Tuscany will join the other regions placed under the strictest lockdown measures from tomorrow. Authorities in Campania, which includes Naples, have warned that the health system there is close to collapse. Friday's announcement came as Italy confirmed 40,902 new infections, its highest ever daily total. The worldwide health death toll from the corona pandemic has surpassed 13,12,000, while 5,38,87,000 people tested positive for COVID-19. Besides, over 3,76,21,000 people have recovered from the virus so far. US President-elect Joe Biden has won the state of Georgia. The BBC projects the first Democratic candidate to do so since 1992. The win solidifies Biden's victory, giving him a total of 306 votes in the Electoral College, the system the US uses to choose its president. President Donald Trump is projected to win North Carolina, reaching 232 votes. Mr. Trump, who has not yet conceded, alluded for the first time to a possible new administration in January. Donald Trump said he would not impose a lockdown to fight the virus, adding, "Whatever happens in the future, who knows which administration it will be? I guess time will tell." At least 42 people have died and 20 others are missing after Typhoon Vamco made landfall in the Philippines. Flooding of the largest island, Luzon, caused landslides, cut off roads and forced many to flee their homes. Tens of thousands of people have sought shelter in evacuation centers, including the capital, Manila. The typhoon, known as locally as Ulysses, is the 21st storm to hit the country this year. It comes just 1 week after the Philippines was hit by Goni, the most powerful typhoon seen in the country in 7 years. Sadat Rahman, a 17-year-old activist from Norail, awarded with Children's Peace Prize for his involvement in setting up his social organization and mobile app Cyber Teens to stop cyberbullying. The prize was presented to him by Nobel Peace Prize laureate Malala Yousafzai during a ceremony in the Netherlands today. Sadat called on everyone to act positively and proactively for teenagers. On his future plans, Sadat said he would spend the prize money, €1 lakh, on his continuous endeavor to safeguard children from cybercrimes. He would like to establish the main office as in Joshua's IT Park and strengthen the workflow with Dhaka and Norail offices. This prestigious prize was launched in 2005 during the World Summit of Nobel Peace Laureate in Rome, chaired by Mikhail Gorbachev. Since then, the prize has been presented by a Nobel Peace Prize laureate every year. State Minister for Information, Dr. Mohammad Murad Hassan, has said training has no alternative to build poverty and hunger-free Golden Bangla, dreamt by Bangabandhu. He said there are opportunities of employment for the underprivileged people in every sector if they develop themselves as skilled manpower through getting proper training. The State Minister for Information said this while inaugurating a 21-day training program on computer and motor driving at District Shilpakala Academy in Jamalpur today. Social Services Directorate and Global Rural Environment Society jointly organized the training program. It was disclosed at the function that a total of 450 underprivileged people from 7 upazila under Jamalpur district will get training on computer, while 2,520 people will get training on motor driving under a government project of creating skilled manpower through training. Project Director of Social Services Directorate, Shopon Kumar Haldar, Deputy Director Raju Ahmed, Chairman of Global Rural Environment Society, Shamimul Haq Shamim, and its Secretary General Rahat Khan, among others, spoke at the function. And now news on sports. The 5-time world champions Brazil unconvincingly beat Venezuela by 1-0 at home, but that was enough for coach Tite's team to take the lead in South American World Cup qualifying with 9 points from 3 matches. The winning goal in Sao Paulo was scored by Roberto Firmino in the 67th minute of the match. Meanwhile, Uruguay reaped its morning a great away win over Colombia by 3-0 in the South American qualifiers for the Qatar 2022 World Cup. Edison Cavani scored early and fellow striker Luis Suarez converted a second-half penalty. Darwin Núñez scored third one for Uruguay. In the other match, Chile beat Peru by 2-0 goals. And before we end tonight's news, another look at the headlines. Global demand growing for jute products as alternatives to plastic and synthetic goods, Bangladesh exploring new markets. Failing in election and movement, BNP resorts to killing people through arson, comments Obaidul Qadir. row. Also victorious are Uruguay and Chile. And that's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for staying with us, and do join us again for our next news at 11:30.